Sup guys, I haven't brought you a WoW vid in such a long time. I figured it was about, Diablo's getting a little old and crusty and people are getting pissed that they're too terrible to fucking play the game like me. And yeah, I'm using my time today to play some WoW because it's been a while. And I figured start recording before this fucking, like, queue for a random BG, I always get fucking Arathi Basin, which I really don't like Arathi Basin, but usually we win. So that's good. But anyway, yeah, I figured I'd use the few minutes before the BG actually started to talk about some shit. Oh god, look at that little thing up there. I hate when that thing is visible. Anyway, the little fucking FPS thing pissing me off. Anywho, this is gonna be a live thing. I'm a jiggy commentary. I haven't played my fucking mage in like a fucking month, and I was bad then, so I'm worse now. And I got like all fucking vicious off pieces, and not even full cataclysmic main pieces. But I got the Drake Dog mask, and that's all that really matters, you know. And I got soul stones, which I don't have a... Yeah, hey, look, I do have a keybind for it. Duh. Anyway, so we're gonna tear some shit up, you know, do some combusts. You're gonna watch me play terribly, and I wish I could get some arena footage for you guys, maybe sometime coming up. I'll do some with my boy Scotty. And they really need to make Crossrealm. Well, I guess Crossrealm Arena would be kind of tits. I don't think it'd really affect anything. Anyway, we're going to do some fucking hardcore fire mage. Fucking run away because I'm squishy as shit and I don't have that much resil. You know, dot shit up and fucking scorch spam like a bunch of bosses. And we're gonna go to Lumber Mill because that's usually what I do. For no reason. Usually it's mainly because I used to play my Ellie Shaman a lot, and so I would run to Lumber Mill every time because you always see the Elemental Shamans there because they think, oh, I'm gonna get somebody. I didn't make a table, whatever I usually do for these chuds. I'm not seeing any of those. Oh, there's one. Look at that guy. Oh, he's a healer. Got him. Got it. No, a Death Knight. No, God. Oh, God, no. That's not fair. Did you see that guy? All running up at me and shit. Look, he's still going after me. And you know what? I'm not attacking the healer. Because attacking healers is so fucking overrated in Battlegrounds, bro. Because nobody fucking does it, right? So why should I? Get stunned with the combust, not doing any damage to this kid. Like, none at all, literally. He's getting too many heals. Let's go for my hot stroke. Oh, dude, oh fuck, my whole team's dead, lol. Run away! Slow fall. Oh, shit. What you gonna do now? Didn't even have to block. Fucking A. Anyway, we just got our tits kicked off, but, that's alright. No, I mean, yeah, you can see I'm a very terrible player. Don't really have a lot of reaction to anything that goes on around me. I just kinda, you know, I tunnel vision to warrior. Like a boss, because that's what I do. And I don't have an armor on or arcane whatever, so you can see that I'm obviously the best at this game, and it's really hard, you know, to be the best. And let's see, we'll do molten armor because I'm cool, and arcane brilliance, even though I should probably use mage armor. Yeah, that's what it's called. See, I don't even remember this shit. Can't even remember that the word's called mage armor. That DK's got like blues and shit. Okay. Maybe I can... Yeah, he's running away. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Let's see. Oh, how did that miss? What, the tits? Fuck this kid. He's blood. That's why he's got so much health. Okay, let's see. Boom, hot streak? No? Okay, okay, that's cool. You know, not crit capped into shatters. Like a boss. What does this guy think he's doing? What does he think he's doing? Fuck it. What is he? Oh, you know, fucking. Did you see me? That was all me. That was all me. My teammates did shit. Wait, what? Did we get we got stables. Why do we always get stables? I'll let this derp run up there because I'm not about to get fucked over by a lock. Is that all I see? Ooh, what's that guy? Mage. Lol. Alright, attack the lock. Why not? Dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Killing blow. All the skill in the game. That's all it took. Fuck this guy, he's a faggot. Gonna interrupt, counterspell on the fire. He's a fire mage. It's really good to get that counterspell up on the fire. Gonna go ahead and combust now, and then I'm gonna impact him so that he can't do anything. Look, all he can do is block, but he can't block because he just can't do it. He's too bad. And you see, there's this rogue here, and rogues have this thing called cloak. It's gay, blizzard, nerf. Come on, what's up? And so basically he just goes down like it's nothing. And it's pretty hard to play a mage. Like, it takes so much skill. It's just so crazy. And like, you see this fucking holy paladin, I assume, because you look at their mana and you'll pretty much know what spec they're playing. It's really crazy how it works like that and stuff. He's spamming exorcism on me. I don't even give a shit. And then you got to polymorph the priest, and then you blink away. You should save blink for stuns, but this is a special case. And so then we're going to just keep pumping out damage on this faggy holy paladin here who can't do shit because he's a stupid little bitch. And then you're going to run back to your healer, okay? Always stay in loss and range of your healer. And they're going to keep attacking these mages. There's mages everywhere. I don't know why, because it's really hard to play them. I guess people think they're good, but they're not. And then so you just hit 3. If you hit 3, you're okay. And then you just got to hit 4 so you can get that shatter damage off. But then if you get CS'd, it's okay. It's just, don't worry. You got to just keep your head. No one's healing him. Apparently they don't think he's good enough for heals. So then what you got to do is you got to fire blast, but you should make sure they're Nova'd first so you can get that hot streak proc, like I said. But sometimes it doesn't happen because you don't have enough crit, but you're still good at the game. Don't worry about it. Then you see right there, you got to blink the deep freeze. Just blink the deep freeze, you'll be okay. And then you just got to impact stun. And you see I'm running out of mana, but that's alright because I'm a mage, so it really doesn't matter. So then we're gonna frost nova him. He's gonna block like a little bitch, alright, and that's okay. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they block like a little bitch, because he's just gonna sit through that, and then you see that he bombed. You gotta bomb them when they're in the fucking ice block, because if you don't bomb them when they're in the ice block, there's a chance that they could, not get hit by your shadow dance. Obviously, this rogue knows how to play very well, and he knows that you gotta bomb during the ice block, because that's when all your ambush damage is actually available to go out, not after. Not after the block. I got feared. I'm going to block that because I'm good. Not going to wait for the... Okay, let's see if we can get some good damage out of this guy. Watch this right here. This is really hard to play, this right here. You just got to put combustion up and stuff, and then you got to follow that with a dragon's breath. Right now I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm thinking about getting the fuck out, but I'm slowed. And when you're slowed, what you got to do is you rocket boots away, and then you slow fall. It's really hard. It takes a lot of skill. Alright. So now we're in the clear. We're going to advocate. Even with dots up, we're going to get that pushback on our advocate, which, you don't want to do that, but, just do what I say, not what I do. And we're going to get on our Ravenlord mount. Ravenlord mount is plus 20% damage if you're playing an illidan, and if you're not playing an illidan, then you're just bad at the game. So then we're going to run back up to Lumbermill because the Alliance took it, because we're totally awful, I guess. And then you attack the Holy Paladin. And what you want to do is you want to keep it so we can't, you got to spell steal to freedom. But it did spell steal. I got Blessing of Kings though, and that's good too. That's 10% damage to your level 92 Illidan. And so we're going to chase after that guy. You're out of combat, you might want to mount up. It's kind of a good idea. I see a lot of people just running around, and that's okay. But if you actually want to be in the shit, you got to mount up, like this rogue here. Alright? Not a good idea to just run around. So we see some people over here. They got the farm pretty much on lock. And we're seeing it's going to be, alright, I'm going to CC the Holy Paladin, okay? Warrior's going to go on me. That's okay, though. Doesn't really matter. We're going to just pump some damage onto this warrior. Their whole team is rezzing. So now it's a good idea to get the fuck out. And you want to invis and run away. Invis, run away. Everyone's going to, you see, everyone's following my lead. They're just running away. And even though I left that healer back there to just get wrecked, it's okay because we're still winning. We are winning by 30 points. That's a lot of points. Hard to make up that many points. Alright, so now we're going to run around. Looks like Stable's in trouble. I don't know. I'm going to check out their health here. Okay, guys are like, oh, they look okay. So now we're going to go attack the mine because I'm single-handedly the best player on this team. So now what you got to make sure that you jump down and you got to look. You see, there's one guy there. Just one guy. You got to look. Oh, but he's got Honor Among Thieves. You see, you check out the buff, assess the situation. Then I'm going to type in BG chat, hey guys, no, don't say that. These guys are mean. They'll say bad stuff to you. They'll troll you. Alright, 1 DK at mine, and a rogue. There you go. Now everybody knows. I'm not going to do anything about it because I don't want to die. But then I see there's a guy down there, so it's okay to go now because, you know, I don't have a risk of dying anymore. I still do, actually. Quite a big risk. But, let's see. We're going to go on this little DK here, this blood DK. And what we're going to try to do is get him in a shatter with our ignite proc here. And then, boom. It didn't work. You know, sometimes don't work. And so you got to do another shatter with it, boom, and then you get your hot streak up, and then even though he's almost dead, we're going to use, you know, our combust anyway, because you know, just waiting 2 minutes isn't anything. It's fine. It's whatever. And we're going to cap the flag even though our teammate's in trouble. And even though we got a guy coming right at us, and then we don't get the flag cap, but that's okay. This rogue's using deadly poison to BG. He's the smartest guy, you know. I mean, it's fine. He might be assassination. I don't know why, but he very well might be. And so we're going to kill these guys. We're going to Dragon Breath that guy. Look at it. He's almost dead, so we're going to get a Scorch on him. He's dead now. Okay, now the bunch of people spawned. Whole lot of people spawned. So what we're going to do, rocket boots away. That's what I told you, rocket boots away. It's the best thing you can do. Okay, we're losing lumber mill apparently, and that's pretty tits. So we're going to run and save the lumber mill. Don't want these faggy alliance to win. They win, they go back to their trade chat, they troll, and you know, you don't want that to happen. That's a bad thing. That builds confidence, you know, starts giving people more morale, and then they play better. So what you got to do is you always got to dominate them so that they continuously play like shit. That guy's flag, LM flag. I thought it said I'm flag. Apparently it doesn't. So what you're going to do now is you're going to get on your Raven mount. Now remember, Raven mounts give 10% more damage if you're level 92 illidan. So you got to run up to this lumber mill here, and you got to look around. You got to look up. You see, I see someone fighting up there. Yeah, dead. Oh, they're dead. Okay. And so now you see the people at blacksmith. You jump and you slow fall. Remember that. It's very key. You hit space bar, and then you click slow fall because you're too bad to bind it. All right. Remember, you are not good enough to have this bound. Alright, so then we're going to spam Scorch on this guy. He decides to Nova me. Not a good idea. So I'm going to blink out of the Nova and impact stun him. Then he's going to blink and try to run away because he's a little bitch. We're going to go ahead and get that, whatever that thing's called. I don't remember. Blast Wave on him. I'm going to impact into that. Didn't get a hot streak proc. Remember, that's okay. Alright, we're going to switch on to the Paladin during the block. Hopefully he uses freedom pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and silence that flash of light. Boom. Alright, now we're going to switch over to the Fag, because he's gay and stuff. And looks like I got a 3... You got to make sure when you do a Scorch, you got to try for those 360s. That's 10% more damage. Try for those 360s. You see right there, boom, dead. See, didn't even have to try. It's because that's 10% more damage when you 360 a Scorch. If you 720 it, even better. See, this guy's queer and just keeps running away. And I don't like that. That's not fair. It looks like he's got the Legendary on him. Maybe. That's what that looks like. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look like that? And you see, okay, no, all that I could see are tits now. And not interested in that, you know. If you want to be good at PvP, you gotta like the dick. True, you know, it's just true. And now all these people are attacking Blacksmith, and it's really not cool. But I got a hot streak, so it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and pump out some massive damage. Now what you want to do is you want to impact stun and do all that fun stuff during your combust so that they can't use their stuff. They can't use their stuff, so it's fine. And then you see this guy run up and he's kind of hesitant because he's got 107k health. He's going to go ahead and try to be cool, but you got to just spell steal the wings. If you spell steal the wings, you're going to be okay. You see over there, there's level 85 illidan. You know, he's cool, but he's not a 92 illidan. He's got this resto guy with him. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. He's all demonology and shit. We're going to go ahead and you counterspell the fear. You counterspell the fear. So you just keep spamming Scorch, like I taught you, and you should be okay. Then you get the hot streak off, he's dead. And that's all you got to do. And this Resto Druid is the best Resto Druid I've ever seen. And so you really want to use your stuns because these Resto Druids, they just instant cast regrowth. And that's not cool. It's not cool that they could instant cast heal. It's just not. And so we're going to Rocket Boots even though we're not running away. I know, guys, I said never do that. But we're going to Rocket Boots and we're going to get this hot streak off. Boom, on Big Danny D. hey, Big Danny, I don't know why you keep thinking you can beat me, kid, but it's pretty funny. It is pretty funny. I'll give him that. He does know how to play his class. Just stun and pop wings, bro. No, I want the kill. I want the kill. Don't take it. I don't understand that. That was the longest Hodge I've ever sat in. Anyway, and then you want this guy, play nice. Obviously, he doesn't know who I am. I just killed Big Daddy D. I obviously don't play nice. So we're going to shatter. And then we're going to drag his breath. Nope, we're going to run away. Because that guy hit me once and I was totally butt-fucked. So then we're going to stun him. That guy's casting Seed of Corruption. You know he's good, okay? If a guy casts Seed of Corruption on you, you run away. You wait for the spell reflect to be off, and then you spam Scorch. That's all you got to do is spam Scorch. It's a really hard class to play. I know, guys. This is why I'm bringing you these guides here. You see, and then you hot streak, and you hope that you hit something that doesn't have a... Okay, and then you just got to counterspell. All you got to do is counterspell. It's really not hard, but you're running low on mana and health, you run away and you evocate. Remember what I say, guys. Run away, evocate. Alright, now I see there's some pet on me or some shit. So I'm just going to run away and I'm going to eat some cake. Just remember, if you play WoW and you play a mage, you can always run away and eat cake. And it makes all your boo-boos go away. Apparently, this guy's getting stabsed. So we're going to run over to the stabsed. And that guy wants my dick. You see him running towards me. Oh, yeah, there's lots of these guys at stables, and that's not cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump, slow fall. You know, whatever gets us there sooner. Jump, slow fall, blink, dirk-a-dur. Now, it looks like it's pretty much lost, right? Not a lot of people here. Healer's about to die. Bad idea to rush into stables when your healer's about to die. So what you want to do is you look for alternatives to that action. We're going to run to mines. Look, I see just a flag there. I don't see anybody there. There's probably a rogue, and you know how you check for rogues, guys? What do I always say? That's right. You just got a blast wave on the flag. You blast wave on the flag, no rogue, you're not good, apparently, because they'll just hop out of fucking nowhere. And he dismantled me. When a rogue dismantles you, it's a good idea to run away. And you see right now what he did is he went ahead and vanished. And so you want to use all your AoE spells so that you can't use them after he's out of stealth. What he's going to do is he's going to sap me again. But I'm going to run away too. Apparently he thinks I'm really good. He must know me. He must know me from these videos, guys. Because he just ran away. All he did was run away, dude. Oh, look, he sapped me again. He knows that he can't fuck with me. He's just got to sit here while I'm out of combat and just keep fucking with me, you know? Can't attack me, though. He just can't do it. He can't bring himself to, you know, go ahead and do this shit. So we're losing stables and lumber mill now, apparently. All we've got is blacksmith. They got us cornered in the middle. So what I really want to do is his sap's going to run out soon, guys, you know. So I'll bring you some quality entertainment then. We're going to go ahead and Nova. But now we got a guy here, and he's got to go ahead and... Now we're going to Blizzard. All you got to do is Blizzard, guys. Just Blizzard on that, and you're okay. And then you, boom, freeze him. Then you shatter. Then you hot streak. Then you prop all your... Okay, then you run into the bomb. Make sure you're in the bomb, guys. Always stay in the bomb. No matter what your healer tells you, you always want to be inside a bomb. And then you kill him. And that's it. That's how easy it is. Just in the blink of an eye, he died. Look at this little gnome faggot. His name is In the Back. Because that's where he takes it, guys. In the back. Alright, now I'm feeling like Stables needs to get hit up pretty hardcore. Because we're not going to win with just gold mine and what you call it. So, yeah, apparently the Alliance is going to win a minute faster. Bunch of fucking pussies. So we're going to run over to Stables. Like I give a shit. And then I'm going to look over there and I see, oh look, this guy, Schmacked. Schmacked has the right idea. But then I see this very terribly geared feral druid not in fucking cat form, and I'm like, I can handle this. Normal feral druid I can't handle, but this I can. And then watch. All you gotta do, Pyroblast. 48k crit. It'll always crit. It's not hard. All you do is Pyroblast. Now it looks like Schmacked just got fucking rolled over there. I'm looking at his corpse right now. It's not a pretty sight. So it's looking like we're gonna have to take something here. And now the best course of action in my idea would be farm, except that this rogue is back and he's killing my ret friend. Slick. I can't let Slick die. This in the back fag has to fucking go. And so we're going to dot him up, and then all you got to do is Dragon's Breath. And then he dies. I came to the rescue. He said mines, and then he said mines again. And then, all you got to do is read your chat. Communication is key. I don't know why Slick ran away without eating some food or something, but that's alright. I don't give a shit. So I'm going to pick up this Zerker buff because you see, okay, what it does is 30% more damage, 10% damage taken. And so when you take that extra damage, it actually doesn't apply if you're an illidan. And since I play a level 85 illidan, that's okay. I'm not going to actually take that extra damage, so it's fine. We're going to win with 2 bases, guys, still. So all we got to do is keep these 2 bases. Unless the Alliance score a 4th base, in which case we're fucked. And so what I'm going to do is just chill out, and I'm just going to sit around here and try to keep mines on my own. So I'm going to tell them, I'm going to say, solo defending mines, just so you know I might get raped in the asshole. And so, now they know. Now they know, and they know that if I say mines, they know I'm getting raped in the asshole. So I'm going to Nova here, just because, random AoEs obviously are the best course of action. So we're sitting around for another 2 minutes, 47 seconds, guys, until we actually get something to happen. And so what I like to do is I like to hide out, I like to make a campfire. If I had cooking, I'd totally make a campfire, but, that's woman's work, so why would I have it? And so I'm going to stand up here, and I can't even blizzard down there. See, they're safe. They could totally cap that flag if they wanted to. But then I'm going to jump down, and if you take falling damage, it might say that you just took falling damage, but you actually didn't. Because if you're an illidan, you just flap your wings. You just flap your wings. Or if you're a chimp, you just swing from branches. Like, I got this friend Christian, and he's a chimp, right? And no, that's not some kind of racial slur. Like, he is physically a chimp. And so don't think that I'm no racist or any shit, because I'm totally not. And so this kid Christian, he's a chimp, and so if he's about to take falling damage, he just grabs a branch. He'll grab a vine. He doesn't care. He'll swing from anything, dude. It's fucking crazy. And so grab the restoration because I'm not going to need it because obviously I'm too good for this. Priests, right? Just swag. Priests just fucking levitate and it's instant swag. They levitate and then they hover down. We're going to run to farm real quick. Just see what's going on there. Looks like there's a bunch of fags there. Look at all that faggy alliance. They think defending their 3 bases is going to be, what decides the game. But nah. So I'm going to run over because I think Blacksmith might be getting anal rammed. And it looks like we might take stabs over there. We got some guys over there. We got Criddle. Criddle's good. You ever seen any Criddle's videos? Go check him out. His YouTube username is, www.youtube.com/Criddles. And, I'm just fucking with you on that one. And then you look underfoot, the cat, he's got this buff, Grow, all grown up. And then you see this guy, he's coming, and he thinks he's good. Big Danny D, right? Big Danny D does not give a shit. Look at this. He'll stand and shit he doesn't give a shit. Big Danny D is like the fucking best red paladin I've ever seen. He does not give a fuck. Okay, check this guy. This guy's gonna get so fucked, dude. Okay. We're going, go ahead and you gotta CC the healers, guys. Remember, if you CC the healers, well, he bubbled anyway because he's bad, so it's whatever, it's whatever. That looks like Big Danny D. No, that's Palahog. You see, if you see this guy named Palahog at your flag, then all you gotta do is you just gotta attack him. They got 2 holy paladins. Right now, you see he hodged me, you just gotta blink that. You blink the hodge and it's okay. And then you gotta silence him. Then you Nova him, and then you hope to God that we win, and we won, guys. So, I hope you guys, that was very fucking informative, right? I'm just glad we won, so I don't have to do another fucking BG. Alright, guys, sorry for doing the whole fag thing there. I just thought it'd be so much more fucking funny, so, peace.